Hey, how's it going? Uh, I'm sitting on my cot because there's really no other place to sit. I tried bringing a chair in here and that didn't work. It's just not enough room. I got this pop up tent. It's one of those that you just throw out because I got tired of fighting trying to get stuff set up. It's like with all my physical problems now and everything I'm going through, uh, I needed something easy. I'm out of the room, and Chuck told me I could stay here and camp out in the yard until February 5th, and then I have to be out of here on February 5th. So it's like, what is it, 2 weeks and 4 days or something like that. So um, I've got to find. He took all my stuff and put it in boxes. Now I've got to find my papers. It's got all these phone numbers on it that I was going to call. That I got from my insurance company, sent me a list of places that would help me. So now I've got to go through the boxes and try to figure out where in the hell that went. I appreciate him letting me stay, but at the same time, he just threw stuff in boxes, and now I have no idea where anything is. I can't find half my crap. I finally found some clothes so I could go take a shower. I haven't been able to do that for a while, and I feel grimy as hell, but I can't find my shampoo or my soap or my body wash or my soap. So I've got to go look for that now before I can take a shower. It's just been. I'm so tired of being poor. I've been applying for jobs, and I've had 2 interviews in 6 months, and both of those were like, I could tell that they weren't interested in an old fart. So anyway, um, I have to like lean forward, go up straight. My head's pushing this up. I brought my one chair in here that I normally use, and I couldn't sit in it at all. My head was even higher than here, than on my cot. So I'm used to having a much bigger tent, and this isn't. I don't think this is as tall as was advertised on Amazon. So this has been you know, I had to buy another tent because my one in that I was using in Show Low, it basically the wind trashed it, plus the zippers wouldn't work, so I couldn't open and close the door on it. So all kinds of bugs and everything else coming in there, and there was no protection. Um, so anyway, I ended up just tossing it because it's like it's just not going to work. So, and I really wasn't planning on camping again. And if I can find a place to live, if I can find my papers that have all those phone numbers on it, which I've got to find them because that's my only. I mean, it had a lot of stuff on there that I hadn't seen. Looking it up online and stuff, they had a lot of different things on there that I can call and, you know, make phone calls, get on the computer and look up stuff and find place to find find a place to live. So I've got to go find that so I can start making phone calls uh, on Monday. Not going to be able to do that before then. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take. I got finally found a couple of shirts and a pair of shorts and some underwear, so I can actually go in, take a shower and change my clothes because I've had this same shirt and gym shorts and everything on for at least a week. I know it's gross, but I haven't had a chance to. It's been crazy. Um, so anyway, I'll show you the setup I got here. Let me get this out of the way so I can get by. I've got my gym bag here that I brought all my clothes and stuff down that I was going to use, and So, the most important thing, my grabber. God, this thing has been, because, especially when they're trying to clean, grab stuff and pick stuff up off the floor. I just can't bend anymore. It's like, this is giving me a headache. I've got to find I don't know if I have that in my medicine thing or not. I had a thing. Oh yeah, I do. It's actually one of the things I have is like some generic Excedrin. So I think I'm going to take some of that because although I left my water outside, uh, I got several water bottles I go in the house and fill up. And the thing is, he was also nice enough. I'll show you when we go outside. And it's a mess because I'm just bringing stuff down here. I haven't gone through the boxes and stuff, and don't have anything organized. So it's a mess, which when you don't have a place to put everything, that's the way it gets. Anyway, I'll take you outside. I'm not going to hold the camera while I try to crawl through this, because I've got to get down on my hands and knees and like a dog. Woof woof. All right, I hope I have the balance right. I can't see the screen in the sunlight, so. But anyway, this is my setup here, and then, like I said, I'm organizing things. And the thing is, he was nice enough to run an extension cord out here so I can run the okay, I'm making sure in the sunlight you can't see anything. So anyway, I got that, and I can also plug in my ice maker there. And so that's my setup. I say it looks bigger than it really is, but I mean it's got plenty of room. It's just that I'm gonna sit down. This thing here is wonderful. This Zulu thing, I got that off Amazon for like $9. These things are wonderful. So anyway, I can't really see the screen, so I don't know if it's set right or not. And but I'm not sitting at the table now, getting ready to go in, take a shower. It's damn near 3:00. But I got to find some soap. I mean, just washing off with water would be okay, I guess. But if I can find some soap, that would be really nice. I've got a big, brand new bottle of, body wash, and I've got a bunch of homemade soap that I got actually at one of the food banks that I love. It's really nice. It's really good. It's homemade soap. It works really, really well. Work even better if I can find it. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do, other than, like I say, I'm going to make some phone calls and check some websites that they gave me. Maybe find another room. I need to find something cheaper than I was paying here, because I'm just in the hole every month. It's like at the end of the month, well, even this month. But like I say, I had a lot of extra, even though I didn't pay rent this month. By the time I bought this tent, I had to buy another phone because my other one was pretty much dead, and then I ended up dropping it in the bathroom, shattered the glass on it. So I had to get another phone. I had to get another solar generator because my one just died, and it only had a 1-year warranty on it, and I've had it I think going on 2 years. It's been well over a year. So I mean, it was way past the warranty period, and isn't that the way it always happens? As soon as something gets past the warranty period, then it dies. So it died. So I had to get another one because I've got to have. I've got one. The one still good, and the one I bought off Amazon is still good. The one I bought off eBay is the one that died. So anyway, so I bought another one, but much cheaper. Because like the one that I've got, it's the same brand, Blue Eddy, but the ones that I bought uh, before were like 500 a piece, and then but this one was like that I just bought. It was like there was one I considered for 300, but it's like okay, I'm already going to be on the edge of not having enough money, so I got it for I think it was $219 or something like that, which isn't too bad, and it works pretty well. But it's only the the the, the two that I bought were 700 watt, and this one's only 300. But it'll run a computer. I use it mostly for like charging my phone and charging. I've got so much stuff that's USB, so I use it to charge all my USB stuff. And I can run my computer off of the big one. Well, actually, probably I haven't tried it on the small one. I'm sure it would probably drain pretty quick, you know. So I hooked it up to my, the 700 watt, and it had 5 bars when I started, and now it's got 4. So yeah, on that 300 watt, it would have probably drained it down to almost nothing. But but the thing is, I can with this having this electricity here, I can charge, use it to charge both of them and don't have to set up my solar panels. That's nice. And then I was freezing my ass off, so I got only got about $25 left to last me the rest of the month, but I had like whatever it was, and so but I ordered um, the heater, a little ceramic heater. It was $19. Got it this morning, plugged it into that, and barely fits in there. And that did a pretty good job. It took the chill off in there to where my hands weren't freezing anymore. But it's supposed to be down like in the 30s, like low 30s, the next few nights. Which I really, from what Mark told me, it doesn't usually get that cold, but I guess there's a cold snap everywhere right now. So it's supposed to get down in the low 30s. I think like tonight it's supposed to be like 35. And it was like 42 last night, and I was freezing. So that's why it's like, okay, and I don't have the money to fill up my propane tanks right now, so won't be able to fill them up till payday. But since I had figured, as long as since I have electricity, it's like I was freezing last night, even with I got my Sub-Zero sleeping bag and then another blanket that's one of those velour blankets, whatever you call them, or a fleece blanket. I don't remember what it's called. But actually, that's what I've been using in the house, just and it's been fine. But out here, sleeping bag, and I just lay on the cot and I just cover up with the sleeping bag, and then put the blanket on top of that, and it's cold, man. Especially like and I got and I ordered a pair of like $7 gloves. It says men's winter gloves. It was like $6.49 or something like that. So I'm sure I don't expect a whole lot, but as long as they keep my hands warm in the morning when I'm trying to do stuff, because this morning my hands were just free. That was everything else I had covered up. I had my winter coat on, Had my hood up over my head and stuff, so I was plenty warm there. But it's like my hands and it's just yeah, it's harder. It's harder to handle cold as you get older. It really is. I used to like cold better than heat, but I don't like it. Still don't like extreme heat, but it's supposed to be like 66 here today, which is, it was like 2 days ago. It was yesterday. It was 71. The day before it was 74. So now we're supposed to be like 66, 62, 61, and then hopefully it warms back up. But I mean, I'm out here like this today, and I'm totally comfortable. There's a little breeze blowing. I mean, it feels great to me. This is my kind of weather. But I don't know where I'm going to go because, once it starts warming up, it's like when I was in Lake Havasu earlier this year, or last year, I guess now, since it's 2025, I keep forgetting. So I was in Lake Havasu last year, and I was fine up until it started getting up like, I remember the day that I left there, it was 97, and that is just way too freaking hot to camp in a tent. Way too hot. Unless you got like one of those 2,000-watt generators that can run a little AC thing. And since I don't have one of those, it's like I've got to go somewhere. I don't know if maybe going back over to Show Low, where it's like 20 degrees cooler than it is, in this area. I don't know if I'm going to go back over there. Hopefully I'll find a place to live and I don't have to. I'd really like to stay here. I got so much medical follow-ups I got to do. It's just really not feasible to go anywhere else. But, sometimes you don't have a whole lot of choices. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm going to go in and get showered. And all that good stuff. If I can find my soap. Or I may go to the gym and do it. I haven't been there in a long time. Because, with everything I've been doing, it's like I'm not supposed to lift heavy stuff, and all that. I'm okay now. They want me to kind of take it easy, but I can go over there, do a light workout, take a shower. Or I might just go there and walk in, take a shower. Say, screw it. That's probably what I'll do if I don't shower here. So, anyway, I'm so grimy. I'm just like filthy. If you guys could see how dirty everything is, I'm just like, I'm a pig. So, anyway, I thought I'd update you guys if anybody care. I know some of you do care. So, I'm making this for you. I'm making this for the ones that care. So, I'm going to go ahead and edit this and get it uploaded and then either go to the gym or whatever I'm going to do. So, we shall talk to you later, Tater.